Hello, everybody. Welcome to our week 2 project update. I'm Zeb Parsons, and Brian Trainer's with me here to give you guys an update for our groups. So, quick table of contents. We'll go over the competition reminder, and then we'll give team updates. So here's our project challenge. So to remind the audience, we are shooting ping pong balls at the 10 targets each side has. So we had an initial kind of idea, roughly dimension. Here we have a more well thought of dimension field for our robots. And since we're entering into analyzing our robots, we need to make sure that our projectiles will land in their specified areas, such as the targets. So that's about that. And then we'll hand it over to Brandon now.
All right. So for the Team 7 update, we have been finalizing the subsystem designs, such as the chassis, the drivetrain, the launching mechanism, and the ball collecting mechanism. We are hoping to start preliminary manufacturing and finalize all the subsystem integration this week. For the project report, we've gotten section 3 and 4 done, as was requested in the assignment 3. Most of our initial code has been set up. We are waiting on parts to be made and to arrive in order to test and finalize the code. Next slide. Here you can see our current design for the chassis and the drivetrain. Those two subsystems are very interlinked. And then on the next slide, we'll see the loading and launching mechanism for our robot. I wasn't able to get screenshots of the ball collection mechanism, but those are the major subsystems that we have been working on this week.
All right, so here's a Team 12 update. So on the left, you can see our preliminary design. It's pretty bare bones, no electrical parts on it, and preliminary kind of mechanical ideas is how we're going to solve our problem of getting our projectiles in their target zones. So on the right, you can see our early critical design, as you can see here. So mechanically, submodels are being analyzed, such as the barrel, how much of a spring do we need to get our velocity, so our projectile will go into the targets. Other things too is our motors. Are our motors going to be able to propel our entire system? And then are they capable of giving out the amount of torque and power needed to do what they do? So by that, I mean the gear train developments, all of them, especially those two in the circles on the left. You can see the gear train actually moved from the front right side to the left side just because of fitment issues with the other gear train on the recollecting arm in figure 4. And then also we're looking at critically looking at placement of the gear train for the pullback of the spring. So we're in that phase right now. Oh, and then yeah, the recollecting subsystem was designed, looked at this week. So thankfully we're moving ahead in validating, verifying our critical designs. So electrically, we probably are a little behind, but circuitry, coding, and implementation of the electrical system has begun, which is good. More specifically, as far as what we're planning on using so far is 3 line following sensors, 4 motors, 2 microservers, 1 Arduino Uno board, and a 5-volt battery supply. This stuff is kind of a little preliminary. That's why we're a little behind, because our team just kind of wants to get the whole system manufactured before we kind of go into the electrical part. So with that, that wraps us up. So if you have any questions, you can email me, Zeb Parsons, or you can email Brandon Trainer. Thanks. Have a great day.